a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. And the groupers have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Takes it inside his 30, and he's headed the other way. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. The Buckeyes offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can...
He's going for it all. Grabs it inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here's the return from inside his 10. The Groupers offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, but then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too easy on this QB to know, hey, if these guys get upfield too much and there's a lane, I'm taking off. It's just too easy for me with my speed.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the groupers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Scrambling away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Connection to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that.
Turning it on! And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to them, let them get outside, let them run the football, make a big game. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to them and get them on the perimeter.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. He'll pitch it. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. And the groupers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. To the air, it's Sayin. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Slithers into space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. The sweet feet buy a little time. The sure hands, it's Smith. Bounced off his feet.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He lobs one high down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's a fake. He's going to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. And he makes the catch. Now can he get to the sticks? And they smelled that fake coming from a mile away. Still made the throw and catch, but not enough for the first down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. The Groupers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking for a man, it's Sayin. Floating away. Rolling right and going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long, finding open areas. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? They're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. And it works if he can get the 1st down. And they caught them with their drawers down as the throw and catch picked up the 1st down on the fake. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rush is on him. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Spins away from the defense. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough. And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And it's caught. Can he get it to the sticks? Oh, what a caught. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. You'll line up for a punt, and instead of kicking it away, instead, you can kick an extra point. Touchdown off the fake.
And, Reese, I don't think you called it.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the 1st half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
We're only in the 1st half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, groupers.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's Craig. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. A low line drive and not his best work. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
Handoff from the gun. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. The Buckeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. On the run, it's Craig. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The groupers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 10 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run the off-tackle play here. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Chandler. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the quarterback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the groupers will call on their punt team. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Elevates over his man. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Oh, he got one. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing. and just destroying this defense.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backing up and backing up on the first two plays. Now to try to throw it in drive on third down. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The groupers will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. And they'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive.
It's a seam wide open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
There he goes. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
Man, third and long, and this defense is thinking pass, pass, pass. Offense, nice job. They sneak a run in there, kind of catch them off guard. Quarterback keeps the football, gets some yardage, and now makes this fourth down more manageable.
Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. He's at the... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season was real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Ball hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the Groupers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Wicks. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. It's a running room. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Groupers getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Wide open spaces. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Groupers are flying down the field. He'll do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to...
And the ball's free in the backfield. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Rides to back on the option, the give. Still on his feet at the 25. Oh, a lot of space. At the 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Quick pass on the fly motion. At midfield, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to power it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this with Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to